Hello and welcome everyone. We're back at it again with another behind the scenes video. This time we're taking a look at episode 2. And still, this is a highlight video from a previous community stream, so I do hope you all enjoy. Once again, we have the puppet Nerfy. I remember in the beginning when I was doing this puppet Nerfy, I was dreading the end. Like, every time I was done, like I felt like I was done with the episode, I always saved like the intro for last because there was so much work to do the puppetry. Even though it's very, very simple animations, but I had to, every time I said something, I had to make the thing, like the little image move like I was talking. So it took a lot of time. I told you, Modex. This wasn't the end. I would convert your solid legion and even the Momo army to my side. Like, Modex, he was AFK for a while here. I don't know what he was doing, doesn't matter. But he was AFK for a while, and I just started to go up to him and go, Modex, where are you, Modex? And a lot of people started to do the same. They were just surrounding Modex. And we were standing there just, in his ear for a long time until he got back. We will hunt you until you beg for mercy. It's going to be so good. Yes. I can just taste it now. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy this video. Let's get to it, shall we? Yeah. Getting to it. I'm pretty sure Modex muted his VR chat.
People are fucking freaks.
Oh, there we go. Came back. Finally, Modex. We were waiting. Oh, Modex. Finally, you're back. Come on, Modex. Even back then, Modex was not used to getting chased ever. Modex was one of the people who chased other people, but he was never being chased himself, so it was really fun to just give him a good long chase. You cannot run. Come on.
No, why are you fast?
Oh, I'm already up. Where are you going? You hear the keyboard tapping. Stop running.
Nope. I'm not dealing with that. Oh, fuck my dick.
I'm coming after you. Still here, Modex. You're still chasing. You're my big boss now.
Solid snake. Not my solid snake.
No. It's our solid snake, thank you.
Little bit more
Modex, stop running.
Oh shit.
No. I was hanging with the people from the Solid Legion a lot back then. Like, I remember Modex was doing all kinds of events and stuff back then, and this was basically just one of those times, and we started chasing him. It didn't work.
You can trick your Modex.
The baby steps.
God damn it, you fucking weirdos, leave me alone.
No.
I'm in Modex.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Stop running, Modex. We want to make your snake solid so we can train it. Training the snake. That's what we're gonna call this episode. You don't have a taser. Stop pretending you have tasers.
Stop!
Sasage.
I can see from over here.
Modex.
We need your Sasage back in the village. And here I had to make it awfully clear that this chase took 43 minutes, so I will leave a raw video in the whole thing in the description below. There's not a lot of people that probably ever has watched the whole 43 minutes of me chasing Modex, but back then I was like, yeah, I want people to have the option to watch the whole freaking chase just as it went down.
No. No.
Come on, X. There's only one escape, and that's that portal.
No.
He ran like a little boy.
You need to get back quiet, man.
Actually, we're at this map for a long time.
Oh,
Why?
Ah, what now, bitch? Oh shit.
Oh.
oh shit. You can't run
warning you.
from this.
I'm warning you. I'm warning you. I know fucking CQC. Don't make me use it. I'm gonna use
Come
it.
on, Steak,
gonna
you
use it.
see
I'm
me.
gonna-
Basically, back then, if you stood in front of someone, especially if they were in desktop mode, even if they're in VR, it didn't really matter. This is something they changed more recently. If you were in front of them, you were basically in the way of their menu. So if you tried to leave or change worlds, he couldn't, because as long as I was standing in front of him, he couldn't change the world. He had to stay in our world. So that's why he's getting pissed all the time, like, fucking shit, get out of my way! He couldn't escape, so we're standing in front of him all this time. Right now he's saying like, oh, I'm gonna see you! But he can't even do that, because I'm standing in the way. He can't even do an emote. He can't do the kick emote, because he had like a kick emote. Can't even do that. Please.
I'm gonna use it. Don't make me use it.
Oh, you can't, because I'm too close.
You piece of shit. You piece of shit.
You piece of shit.
Alex isn't here now, babe.
Yes, he is. I can check social screen. There he is. Mm. Oh, I caught you.
You can't escape.
Ah! Oh fuck! No.
Fallen down. Mwah. And this is way later on. We skipped over a lot of chasing. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man, this is beautiful.
What are you doing, Marty? Look at him climb. So desperate. All he wants is a hug.
No. You will never catch my ass.
But I have plenty of times already.
No. You haven't. You haven't.
He was saying how I didn't catch him. Like, catching somebody in here is when you're close to them. So yeah, I've caught you a lot of times, Modix, during this chase. Hello,
Oh, where am I?
Modix.
Fuck you.
What a boy.
Oh, you smell nice.
Oh.
Oh. It was over, huh?
Yeah,
It's over.
I know.
It's never over.
Oh yeah.
That was. Oh, what the fuck? He left.
So, since I didn't want the whole episode to be just me chasing Modix, you can see I made the 43 minutes into 5 minutes instead. So,
Sleep on.
and so ended our little chase. Poor Modix, he had to quit the game. That should teach him though. Never touch my prey. No, it's mine for a reason.
Actually, I don't really
Come on, Nerfy.
feelings
It's
because
okay.
of PP.
This was back when we were doing Cat Mob events. Basically, back then I was in a group called the Cat Mob. Why did I join? I just joined for whatever. It's a group. Everyone was being in a group back then. So I was like, sure, I'll be in your group. And I was like the enforcer. Like, they would rather have me in their team than have me against them. That was the logic of Crumpster, and why not? So.
It's okay. You're special.
And I was actually put on the case to, and the Cat Mob did like protection events. Like, a lot of people were supposedly going to go after Ash, like, because Ash was killing people, and then people would be Ash Nero's enemy. And I was set to guard Ash Nero, but Ash Nero was like, hell no, I don't want that fucker to guard me. So somebody else took that place of guarding Ash. But this was where I think people are actually guarding him right now, but before he's moving on to a new place.
You're special in your own way.
Doesn't sound like a compliment.
It's okay.
Yes.
It is. Don't worry.
Hey, you defend Ruby because he's.
You have your special capabilities, which no one else has. Intimidation by flirting.
Oh yes,
Exactly.
that's my specialty.
Yeah, of course. Now you go out there and you do what you're best at. Okay?
Yeah.
No one can bring you down.
Yeah.
Go, Nerfy.
He is my worst
Sad
nightmare.
cat.
Okay.
Right there, you can see him talking to Why Not. Like, he's my worst nightmare.
Good
Oh,
thing to know.
I'm not gonna molest you in here, Ash. Don't worry.
You're molesting me by speaking.
Oof. You're molesting me by speaking. That's how my voice has a certain power.
Your voice is just too sexy. It's just, you gotta tone down a little bit.
Raped me.
Oh no, Sam is here. Hello.
No,
Why did you go crazy yesterday on the go-kart? That was nice. Basically, the day before this, I was on the go-kart map. You can see that go-kart map probably in... No, what? I know at least Joey had that go-kart map in his old videos. And Sam here was trying to run people over in the go-kart. Sam was like being all cute all the time, but also killing people all the time. That was a thing that a lot of people were doing, like Matt6, Ryan even kills people all the freaking time. Being cute and also killing people. Lollies. Never trust them. He almost kills people. Sam, why would you do that? Oof. Oh no. Stabbed me. I was in my little sister avatar. Back then I didn't set the rule that I was not supposed to speak.
She's in a...
Little Sammy, would you like to dance with me? Yeah. So, you killed my little sister, now you have to deal with the nerfy pimp. Look at that face of fear. You should not have killed Nerfy's little sister, no. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Such a little cutie. I just want to hold those bunny ears and pick you up. Drag you with me. Is that Kakaretta? It might actually be Kakaretta when he changed his avatar to the left there. I have not seen... I'm not sure if I've seen anyone else other than Kakaretta use that avatar. That John Frost or Frost... whatever it's called. Yeah. I'll take you back home. Jack Frost? That was probably his name.
Do you want
Only you and me, Sam. In my basement.
Oh, you got the army over here.
No, the army.
Come on, Sam. You and me. We're gonna have fun.
Got my eyes on
Yeah, stab me again. I love it. Oh, yeah. Oh. I haven't seen Sammy in a long time. I'm unsure if they still play VR chat.
God damn it, nothing.
Oh yeah. Ikrium, Nat6, somebody. Like, I think Ikrium had been awake for a long ass time at this point, and he got especially giddy. So when I came up to him and my character and was, well, acting like I do, and doing the stuff I'm about to do, well, that made Ikrim laugh for like 10 minutes straight. I did cut out a lot of laughing, I just had the best part. The wounds only makes me more excited. They instantly grow anyway, but I was actually really afraid to post this part of the clip as part of the episode. Back then I was really not sure how lewd can I be on YouTube without getting flagged or something and having YouTube go like, I'm like, how lewd can I be? But I decided to like, the clip was so funny, and it's not like this is an actual penis. I'm just giving it full audio for obvious reasons. Because it was funny. And I was really unsure, but I decided to have the clip in the episode because it was really an enjoyable clip. Oh, that's a big one.
Somebody.
Thank you, Daddy. That's a good feel too.
Ikram, please! Ikram! Pull your shit together, Ikram! Ikram! He's lost.
Do it.
No, don't do it.
Fuck, I messed that up.
I'm a virgin.
Oh, yes.
No.
Oh,
No.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I think this was like the third or fourth time I ever interacted with Risola. I don't really talk to him all that much anymore, but I remember he was also having very adverse reactions to my avatar for sure. Like, everyone really back then. There was very few people that really wanted to be close to my avatar and my character.
Oh no!
You were looking for me.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What are you doing?
What?
So we can get the panty shot last.
What?
What are you doing? What was that?
I'm doing nothing.
What is that?
I'm just dancing at all times.
Just dancing.
Did you do that yourself? Oh my god. PG.
It's time to be a bodyguard. Stop him.
Downstairs, and I was stop him.
She wouldn't harm me. She knows I'm just dancing, yeah. Just having a good time. Fiji, for some reason, Fiji was the bodyguard of Risola back then. That was just the relationship they had, I guess.
This is bad dancing. This is weird.
Aww. Let's dance,
Fiji, stop
Risola.
dancing and help me.
Okay, Fiji, let's dance.
It's gonna make me uncomfortable just watching.
Not me.
Fiji knows how to have a good time, unlike you.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Knew someone who was so.
Can I see your panties? For everyone who don't get that joke, like that character in One Piece always asked people to see their panties, so I just decided to reverse it on him and asked if I could see his panties.
I'm looking for my internet GF. Where did she go?
Please, show me your panties.
Just terrifying.
Oh god, oh. And this guy, me and Emmett was just hanging out. This was before Emmett really ever spoke. And a guy was just doing dubstep in the hub. So we listened to him doing dubstep and talked to him for a while. And of course, since he had a skill of doing, not dubstep, what is it called again? Beatbox. Beatbox, why I'm saying dubstep. He was good at beatboxing. And I was like, oh, you have your skill, but I have my skill. I'm very good at being creepy. Emmett here has a talent. He can go around squeaking like a penguin all day. Not many people can do that. My talent is being creepy, though. I'm quite good at it, aren't I, Emmett?
I mean, you're
look
up
at my
toilets.
face. I can just undress you with my eyes, and it's pretty good, man. It's a good first day in VR chat, if you know what I mean. Oh yes, this is
Oh gosh, you.
from, this is part of the stuff I recorded, or had in the first episode. This is, the bowling match between a Little Piece of Seven and Nags.
Gonna definitely getting 2 or 3.
I'm gonna need some nail this spare.
5, okay.
Nails. Thank you.
I could not get up to Ryan often with my pimp avatar, let me tell you. The only time I could ever do that is when he wasn't watching, like right here. So, you can see Dags turning to Ryan there, getting a bowling ball, seeing me standing behind Ryan. He couldn't keep his laugh in because he's like seeing me just dance behind Ryan and like, ooh. Without saying a word, of course, because that would blow my cover. I couldn't be close to Ryan if I said anything, and we would just run.
Alright, seven,
Oh, God.
Can I pick you up and put you in my pocket?
For me.
Where's this fucking face from?
From your dreams, honey.
Get away from me.
From my nightmare.
Derek, you gotta help me.
That's part of your
banana.
dreams. I
It's
was
gonna kill
wrong.
Guys, don't draw like that, please. I was gonna make a Christmas
Matt
cake.
6 was torturing this poor lolly for a while. Suffocating them on apples.
I'm almost done reworking my desk.
There's no choice but to...
Almost ready.
Force feeding them apples until they died. You have to feel sorry for her.
That crying face. Oh my god.
Why are you drawing dicks?
Or just flashing them with her Skype, but you know. Crumbster just started laughing. Yes, very much old school Crumbster.
I cannot.
I feel like Minnie's low-key a serial killer.
Minnie is still in VR chat as well. They're pretty sure they're streaming and stuff.
Maybe.
I don't like that, dude. I don't like that.
I like Minnie. She thinks like me.
Oh, Minnie, stop.
Yay! Pa-pa-pa-ta. Pa-pa-pa-ta-pa.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
I'm
Yeah.
loving it.
I can't.
What?
Not a leech.
Hey, Crumbster.
No.
You have me on
I
a
want
leash,
some
don't
chicken.
you?
Give me
Big
some
bossy.
There you are, chicken
I
man.
just want to give you a little massage. Come on, Crumbster. I think that was one of the first times I used that term, massage. Actually, no, I did use it even the first day I met Nags. I remember doing that. I didn't use it a lot though. So it had a certain effect when I used it. Definitely back then. I'll give you a good one though.
Chicken nugget.
You're not allowed to give me massage.
Give me some chicken
10-year massage. 10-year massage. That was actually a joke based on Adventure Time. 10-year dungeon! So, 10-year massage. I was with Brochacho and Vector here. This right here is Brochacho. His old meme avatar. I was really proud of my outro right here. That I timed it so perfectly, just... The meme, the legend, Brochacho. Is still a legend in the VR chat community. Always a blast to hang with Brochacho. Just jumping up and down and dabbing. That's a pastime.